Hi guys, this is Ratchet Throw, and we are playing Criminal Case Conspiracy Case 37 Final Cut. Let's launch chapter 2 and we are actually hunting Leatherface. Or just a Leatherface look-alike. Katerina, what the heck was that? I thought we were alone on the island. With a chainsaw wielding maniac running around, we better not take any chances. The sound seems to be coming from that trailer. Greensboro PD, come out with your hands up! Whoa, what's going on? I'm Toby Henson. I'm the student directing the film being shot out here. I lost my phone and I got a little frantic looking for it. Could you please put down your guns? Alright, but we have a few questions for you, Mr. Henson. Okay, seems like you were alone. Oh, that's Harry's talking about horror movies. There's a slasher. Well, this is how. Well, that was some sort of a combination of Leatherface and Jason Voorhees, I gotta say. So, Mr. Hansen, you said that you're the director of the student slasher film? Yeah, it's called Butcher Lake. Well, it was. Without Cindy, who knows if this movie will ever be finished? Who knows if this movie will ever be finished? God damn it. So you are aware that Cindy was murdered? Yes, so messed up. Cindy was our star. She was our final girl. She was playing the only character who ends the film alive. Do you know how hard it is to find a girl who is that pretty and who likes slasher horror? She was 1 in a million. If you think searching the makeup trailer will help you find who killed her, be my guest. Don't mind if we do. Come on, Katia, let's check out that trailer. Alright? Yeah, I was talking about this footage on the projector. Well, also question should be, why was the killer wearing a mask? I think he knew he was being recorded, so that's why he wore a mask, so nobody could find out about him or her. And he looks like he's also from some sort of horror movie, so was he also working with the victim on that movie they're doing? Oh, and a new level, huh. 88. Holy moly! The locker has killer written on it. Well, probably the killer in the movie, so the Velcro must keep costumes and props in there. We need to unlock it. And there's something written on the hand mirror addressed to the victim. It says, Cindy, I'll cut you down to size. Given how the victim died, this has to be a threat for the killer. That big powder on the mirror might tell us something about the killer. You're right, Katria. We need a sample. Okay. Alright, let's first collect this powder from the mirror. Why did you write it on the mirror in the first place? You got a sample of that pink powder from the mirror. Excellent. You better get it to Amir. Okay. Alright, 12 hours for it. Now this locker. Okay, I'm searching Jason Voorhees' locker. Oh fuck, I didn't see. Six had a square in the middle. Jesus. Let's see, that's the force. Oh Jesus, what am I thinking? I'm not doing well. Okay, let's do it slowly. I'm not gonna rush. It was 3. I got only 6 energy. Okay. Katrina, this is the costume the killer was wearing in the footage of the murder. The locker's full of them. So City's killer wore the costume of the movie's villain. And look, there's one costume missing. Whoever plays the killer in the movie is an obvious suspect. Maybe we can get their name off that faded tag on the hanger. Okay, could be our primary suspect. And it could also be that somebody had stolen his wardrobe. If he's supposed to be the killer in a movie. Okay, let's see who plays him. Sally Hoop. So the name of the person who plays the killer in the movie is Sally Hoop. She's the one who usually wears this gruesome costume. So the first name is Sally. Let me check the university student listings. Well, there's no Sally Who, but there is a Sally Hooper. If Sally Hooper wears a costume, we definitely need to talk to her. Now is the question if she was the one who killed, or somebody else had stolen the costume. Sally Hooper, you were playing the killer in that student horror film, Butcher Lake, right? Yeah, we were supposed to shoot the scene where the slasher, that's me, walks out of the water at the lake today. I had my diving gear ready, but I guess that's not going to happen now. Cindy's dead. She was killed by someone wearing the costume of the movie's villain. And one is gone from your locker. What are you implying? Did I cut Cindy in half just because I play a killer in a film? Well, maybe for another reason. It was just a movie. It's all pretend. Even the blood is just corn syrup and red food coloring. And as for the costume, it's just up and disappeared yesterday, including the mask. I have no idea where it could be. We already got our eyes peeled for it, Miss Hooper. And when Mage Katia finds it, we'll have the killer dead to rights. Could be her and could be somebody else. Let's see, what is this pink powder? Hey there, Katia. This investigation is pretty freaky, huh? I mean, the victim was supposed to be the final girl in a slasher film. But in real life, she was cut down in her prime. Literally. Anyway, you slice it. Sorry, that pink powder you found on that mirror gave you a better picture of the killer. It was crushed diphenhydramine, a well-known antihistamine. What? Antihistamine? That's for allergies and hay fever, right? Yeah, it's funny that the killer chose landscaping equipment for the murder considering how bad their hay fever is. So the killer has hay fever. Well, there won't be much pollen for them to deal with in prison. And the sooner we get into prison, the better. We should probably get back out to that island and see what else we can find. Okay. Okay, somebody with allergies. Well, just an allergy on hay. Hay fever. Okay, let's investigate the island again. Nice catch, Katia. That looks like the victim's backpack. Let's rummage through it. I don't know what's written on that torn stationery. Once we have it pieced together, we'll find out. Okay, just 2 clues to do then. Alright, let's first search through Cindy's backpack. Wait, what's that? Mysterious cube. Why, is that supposed to be some kind of puzzle cube? What in the heck is that silver cube you find in Vicky's backpack, Tria? It looks super weird. Good call, let's get this odd cube back to Gabriel. He might know what it is. But it looks like some sort of a puzzle cube. If I'm going to say it like that. Not a Rubik's Cube, but something else. Okay, let's restore this torn paper. Dean, Donna Walker, and this is all faded and I'm gonna have to dust it. Charles and Diana McQueen. Oh, are those her Cindy's parents? This note you pieced together was addressed to Dean Donna Walker from the victim's parents. Well, it looks like you'll need your dusting kit if we want to read the rest of the note. Okay, I'll take the dusting kit and dust it. Okay, let's do it. What did Cindy's parents want from the deed? We regret to inform you that we can no longer support Greensboro University with our donations. Oh. This not what the McBeans. Dean Walker says that they can no longer support Greensboro University with donations. Sounds like there was a financial dispute between the dean and the victim's family. If so, why? We better go ask. Alright, what kind of donations and for what? Okay, let's go talk to the dean. Dean Walker, we found a note from the McMean family to you stating that Greensboro University would no longer receive any donations from them. What was that about? Cindy's parents had made a few generous donations to the university. But then they accused me of paying for my scuba diving lessons with that money. The donations were for grants and scholarships, something people like Cindy don't even have to worry about. That's a lot of pent-up anger you have there, Dean Walker. Yes, I was frustrated, but obviously not enough to cut her in half. Why would you cut her in half in the first place if you were angry with her parents? Let's check out what is this mysterious cube. Is it some sort of a puzzle cube? Katia, this box cube probably was indeed very odd. It is a replica of the spell cube from the Hellcaster horror movie franchise. In the movies, the spell cube is used to cast spells on other people, with gruesome but sometimes hilarious consequences. And spell casting is exactly what the victim was doing with this cube, Katria. She was trying to cast a love spell, which involves putting dolls of the intended lovers inside the cube. When I managed to open it, there were two dolls inside. A tiny, light-skinned female doll with a C on her shirt, and a tiny, dark-skinned male doll with an L on his shirt. Tiny dolls with initials? Alright, C probably stands for Cindy, but the L... You're right, that L has to stand for Luke Harris, her film professor. You better go talk to Professor Harris about this love spell. Okay. The victim tried to cast it, so... She was in love with her professor, huh? Professor Harris, were you aware that Cindy McBean had used a spell cube from the Hellcaster series to cast a love spell on you? Oh no, I knew she liked me, but I didn't know she was that unhinged. Unhinged? It sounds like Miss McBean just had a crush. A crush? More like an obsession. Cindy hit on me. A lot. She read up on my hobbies and asked me to teach her how to scuba dive. She brought me special teas that were supposed to help my hay fever, but I told her I only used that pink stuff from the pharmacy. It got to the point where I ate the garlic that chili from the cafeteria before my office hours just in case she dropped by and tried anything funny. She just could not take no for an answer, Rich Katria. But I will not date a student. It's against my principles. Of course. Well, I sure hope murder is against your principles too. Ooh, it could be you. But we did arrest people far more important than him. We arrested that principal of the high school who turned out to be a serial killer. We'll see about it. Katria, this investigation is a doozy. Cindy McBean was cut in half with a chainsaw. The person who killed her was wearing a creepy mask during the murder. And it turns out that it's the same mask worn by the fictional slasher in that student film. Sally Hooper, who was playing the killer in that film, claims that the costume and mask the killer wore just disappeared from the makeup trailer. And everything was casting out wild love spells on her film professor, Luke Harris. Talk about awkward. Major Katrina, we need your assistance. Your suspects are fighting! Oh, which suspects? Anyway, we're gonna find out that in the next chapter, so... We're gonna start here, we're gonna continue playing in chapter 3. So, thank you for watching. Don't forget to like this video, and I'll see you again. Goodbye!